It's a cold day today, possible rain most of the day. Clouds don't look very good. I must admit, movie park Germany is probably the bottom of the list of the whole trip. There's just not really many great re-rideable rides other than the likes of Van Helsing's and Star Trek Operation Enterprise. Everything else seems like a one and done to me. The overall sort of feel of this initial area though, it's very Universal-esque. And I do like Universal quite a lot. So we're gonna make a good day out of it though. We'll still have a good time, but I don't think it's gonna be the absolute best day that we'll have there. But yeah, I think Van Helsing is gonna be our first stop, as it is our lowest capacity ride of the park, I believe, with it being another Gerstlau bobsled. But I am looking forward to Van Helsing's a lot though, a hell of a lot. See you there. Unfortunately today with Movie Park Germany, we won't be getting any on-ride POVs. I believe they are quite strict with on-ride footage in this park. But we'll give you plenty of reviews after we do each of the rides though. And plenty of off-ride footage if I can, although most rides here are quite hidden. You know, stuff like the rapids, like Excalibur, obviously Van Helsing's is completely indoors. There's quite a few little indoor rides as well. I believe that's the entrance, yeah, to Time Riders. I think that's like a motion sim or something like that. And then we're heading into Van Helsing's factory first. I cannot wait for this ride, and we will give you a full review afterwards. Started our day on Van Helsing's factory. Now I will say obviously there'll be a lot of spoiler alerts in today's vlog. Van Helsing's factory was absolutely amazing. At the start there was a little bit of a crazy jolt, which I really wasn't expecting, so be warned if you do head onto this ride. There are some amazing effects and theming. Towards the end there's a great smoke effect where it looks like you're going straight through into the smoke, like you're hitting a wall, sort of. Yeah, it's really short, incredibly short ride. If it had a little bit more length to it, it would probably be a much better coaster and would rank higher, but that is still a very solid coaster for the trip. I believe we're heading towards the, well, we've got Federation Plaza now, which I believe is the sort of Star Trek Enterprise area. You can also see a bit of the pier area with the Ferris wheel as well. So we have just come off of Star Trek Operation Enterprise. I'm really surprised with that one. That has really exceeded expectations. Obviously it's very early on, we've only done one ride. I need to have a few more rides, but I hate to say it might break my top 10. It's a ride that I've not really researched at all. Same with this whole park, to be honest. I don't have high expectations for anything in this park, but that really did hit me quite well. There's an amazing hang time, there's amazing floater air time, there's a really good pump of ejector air time as well. It had it all and it's nice and smooth. The seats aren't very comfortable though, it squishes you in. You know, I'm a really skinny guy, and that was even quite cozy for me, but no, I'm definitely going to get a lot more rides than that today. Really good coaster. So we have now made it to my favourite area of the park probably, because we've got Bandit at the back there, and then we've also got the SLC here. And if you guys have watched my vlog from Wallaby, Belgium recently, you know that SLCs I'm very dodgy with previous health issues, and I already know that Bandit is a really bad rough ride, so I will not be doing either of these. But obviously I'm with a group of 7 other people, and I love watching people's reactions of them coming off. So I will be smiling and filming them all as they go round, and possibly filming their faces as they come off. What are we thinking?
I think I felt my brain touch the top of my skull.
I was talking about the lamp shit, and this guy, his reaction just, my legs feel bruised. It was so funny.
It seems like everyone had great fun on Bandit, whilst I sat off for half an hour. That's the problem here at One Train Ops Park, Germany. It's very, very slow operations, especially compared to Wallaby, Belgium, where even though a few things yesterday were One Train Ops, but they were speedy, they were right on it. Now just heading around to sort of the opposite side of the park. We're getting through things at a decent pace, but it is coming up to midday already. As I say, it's Movie Park Germany, there's not a huge amount here to do, so there will be a lot of re-rides as well. So we found possibly the best sweet shop I've ever seen. This is absolutely incredible. Everything's so neatly tucked away. You've got massive domes, massive chests just full of incredible sweets. This is just something else. I have to say the presentation of this park has been much better than I expected. I thought with it being like a movie park, sort of like Universal style, it's just fully going to be like big blocky buildings everywhere. But it's really not that bad. Like, we've just gone through that western area and we're headed towards, I'm assuming it's like Movie Park Studio tours and like Ghost Chasers, that area of the park. We've got NYC Transformer as well, the top spin. I'm sure a few people will do this either now or later. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this park.
Nice.
So we are now heading towards the dangerous territory that is water rides. First up is Area 51, which I don't think is actually too bad. Yeah, I love the look of this ride. Don't know what's inside, but I think it's going to be a pretty good ride. Come off of Area 51. Wow, that was actually quite a shockingly good ride. I didn't really pay much attention before the trip to actually look through any video footage of Area 51, so spoiler alert, because there's a lot that went on in there. So you first go up a hill. There's a nice long sort of dark ride section where you meet all these weird alien brain robots. I think the fact that we had 8 adults on our boat, it kept hitting the bottom several times. It was quite rough in that respect. And you go, well actually over that first hill, you go down a really, really long, completely someone's just absolutely stacked it. Yeah, you go down a really long drop, completely in the dark, and it was quite a soaker. You go through a really long dark section, and then you get to a turntable, you swivel backwards, you go through sort of, there's like massive water plumes either side of you. You think you're going to get really wet, you don't. And then you turn back straight, go straight up the final lift hill and down a really good long drop. You don't get wet at all on the last drop, but yeah, that whole ride was amazing, absolutely amazing. Now we have made our way over to the more kid-friendly section of the park. First impressions are really good. I thought all of the paintwork and everything would be run down. I know this one has had a bit of a repaint, but yeah, this whole area is actually really clean, really vibrant. I'm in love with it. We have just had our fun little claim of the kiddies credit. Of course, we have to get everything done. That was actually quite fun. It's very tight with 2 adults in there. We're getting all of the little smaller credits done over here. So we are heading to Jimmy Neutron's Atomic Flyers next, which does look pretty cool. This whole area is just amazing. Like, the whole of the park has really impressed me. Like, really impressed me. You got the Dora's Big Adventure as well, the log flume, which I'm told is an extremely wet ride, so I probably won't be doing it, I can't lie. And then we go to Jimmy Neutron's Atomic Flyers. Should be a nice little ride. Yeah, the Atomic Flyer. Get more force on swings at a playground. No, that was alright. Creds are cred at the end of the day, you know, that's what we're here for. We want the roller coaster creds. We are heading over to, I believe we might be doing the movie park studio tour next. Either that or Excalibur, because I think that's also near here as well. I am really looking forward to the movie park studio tour. It's been another sort of semi-bucket list ride for a very long time. I just don't know anything about it. That's what I mean, like a lot of the rides on this tour, I've tried my best not to know anything about it, but you can't help it sometimes. You know?
Ist ein turbulenter Katastrophenfilm, dessen Special Effects seinesgleichen suchen. Der zweite, ein Actionstreifen voller rasanter Verfolgungsjagden in Asphalt Hügeln. Beim dritten handelt es sich schließlich um einen ausgewachsenen Monster-Blockbuster. Wie schade, dass ihr ihn verpasst. Aber sei es drum. Ich fühle mich geehrt, heute hier seinen Platz einnehmen und euch einen kleinen Einblick in den Alltag eines Filmstudios bieten zu dürfen.
Fan housing, Area 51, back in the day when it was Bermuda Triangle.
I thoroughly enjoyed Movie Park Studio Tour. There's so many little elements throughout that. It's more of a dark ride than a coaster, so don't go on it expecting like absolute thrills. It is really tame, but it makes up for all the little moving turnstile elements that it has. Yeah, that's brilliant. We're now entering Excalibur, which was on my top 20 rides that I'm most looking forward to. If you guys have seen that video. I really think this is going to be an amazing rapids. We had just come off of Excalibur. That was an absolutely incredible rapids. It's easily my #1 rapids. We managed to squeeze all 8 of us into the boat and got a fair few splashes. It wasn't that wet of a ride at all, only very minor splashes, and that's with a really heavy boat. So I think we're going to go do Ghost Chases now and probably get food. I mean, after Ghost Chases we've pretty much done the whole of the park anyway. other than the likes of Dora, which I can see right in front of me, that I really do not want to do. So yeah, it's been a really good day. It's only gone 1 o'clock, so plenty of time to do re-rides. It says 5-minute queue. I don't quite think it's a 5 minutes, but yeah.
What is it? It's a rocket? It's a guy in a rocket?
So it has been quite a while since I've last recorded anything. We've came off Ghost Chasers. Christ, that thing was absolutely hauling around the track. That's a massive warning for anyone that wants to do Ghost Chasers. It's crazy fast around the corners and very rough brakes and turns, and the little airtime hills actually were absolutely crazy. We've also had a little bit of food as well. After that we gathered up and did Time Riders. So for those of you who don't know what Time Riders is, it's quite an old ride in the park and it's been rethemed before. It used to be Batman. So you can tell how it goes through like the mansion type thing into a bat cave, and then there's dozens of pre-shows, there's so much going on, and then you go into a really rickety motion simulator. It has a lot of potential. The actual environment of it is amazing, absolutely amazing. Just the execution of it, and obviously where everything's in German, it's very hard to understand. Yeah, they need to sort something out with that, I think, because that's bringing down the levels of every other ride that's here. And then what did we do? We did High Fall as well. The stand-up drop tower. Oh my days! So it's all well and good going all the way up. It's fine. It even started snowing as we were going up. I thought, oh yeah, this won't be that bad. As we come down and you get right to the bottom, it slams on the brakes and it basically like splits your leg into two like that. Nah, that's horrible, absolutely horrible. So I'm going to be recovering from that all week, but now we're just getting any last minute rides done. We've got about 2 hours left of the park, so not too long, but it's enough to get re-rides on the likes of Van Helsing's and Star Trek. Yeah, we've completed the park, which is very good. So I think we're going to go and do Van Helsing's and Star Trek now and see what everyone else wants to do. Well, Movie Park Germany, you have been absolutely amazing. Most rides you have pretty much exceeded expectations. The past sort of hour or two we've just been doing loads of re-rides on the usual stuff, Van Helsing, Star Trek and everything, and of course we finished in the shop, bought all kinds of merch. I've bought a load of sweets. Sweets are very expensive, let's say 31 euros expensive, but it's been worth it. I don't mind splashing out a little bit, you know, this is our fun little holiday. So tomorrow we will be hitting Phantasialand, so it's going to be quite a high octane vlog. Yeah, Movie Park Germany has honestly impressed me. I think it was right at the bottom. It's probably still going to stay towards the bottom as well with the rest of the parks, because the rest of the parks are amazing. Maybe Wallaby Holland might be below it, but we'll see. Anyway, we will see you guys in the next vlog. Peace out.